Mr. Baldev Prakash joins us, Managing Director and CEO of J&K Bank, and I must say that for a bank which a couple of years ago almost obituaries were written, I'm using the word consciously, given that there was a problem in terms of the area they were in, the balance sheet was completely in disarray. I think the management team has done a great job. There is a new brand identity, business is growing, tourism is growing, marriages have started. Things are really looking up for J&K Bank. So, Mr. Prakash, good morning. Thank you for joining us. Let's first understand how things are stacked up, because last couple of quarters have been tough for the entire sector per se. Liabilities have been low, demand has been high, and everybody in a sense wants that saving account from the customer who is invested in stock market and not putting money in banks. What's happening in your business?
So, good morning, Nikunj. And good thing is that the Q4 for us, as far as liabilities is concerned, has been quite encouraging. Two things. One, that the normal inflow of government deposits, that has been as per our expectations. And besides that, we have been quite aggressive as far as QR code distribution is concerned to the small traders and merchants. And that has also given a fillip to our current account. So for us, the current account and saving bank has been quite encouraging. We have ended the year above 50% of CASA.
Right, interesting. Mr. Prakash, we're almost at that point where you would be also coming out with the Q4 updates. Give us some color in terms of how the deposit growths have shaped up so far, what the advances have been like.
Yes. So, Ayesha, we have actually lived up to the expectations and our guidance, which we have given in the beginning of the year. So, deposits, it is two-digit growth, around 10.5%, and CASA has been above 50%. Advances, we have grown around 14.5% on a UI basis. And similarly, in all other areas, our NPA, we have given a guidance of 4.5% of gross NPA. We have ended rather better than that. And similarly, net NPA has been below 1%. So, all in all, I think this has been very good for the bank.
Okay, sure. That's good to know. Given also that there has been that announcement recently from the IRDAI mandating insurance to be in the electric form, can you tell us what exactly this would mean in terms of growth?
So for us, we had the two partners as general insurance partners, tie-ups. So we wanted to have one more, at least three, so that we are able to give a variety as well as the competitive products to our customers. So we have recently entered into a new tie-up with New India Insurance Company. I'm sure that will also help in improving our cross-selling income as well as giving the further choices to our customers.
How much of your current business is coming from only local J&K SME or perhaps J&K based industries?
Nikunj, it is around 67 to 70% of business is from J&K. And similarly for MSME also, the predominant market is J&K. We are dependent upon our rest of India branches, mainly for corporate, as well as now improving the home loan segment in rest of India. So agriculture and MSME and retail part of the business is predominantly in J&K and Ladakh.
Now, that's a huge advantage, right? You have a geographical presence. J&K Bank, in a sense, is the go-to bank if you're in that part of the world. But new banks have now also started opening branches there. Do you think this advantage, what could be called as business moat, stock market may use this term, business moat, will that get diluted?
So while we welcome the competition because it ultimately helps us to improve our services and as well as our delivery to the customer. But what we have seen over a period of time, at least I'm seeing the last 2 years, the other banks are there, they are opening the branches. But if you see my market share, we have not gone down even 1%. So this is the strength of the bank and the major, I think the contribution to this strength is the loyalty of our customer. I think that is maintained. And besides that, we have done a lot of good work in digitization of our services, which is a journey still going on. I don't find much of a challenge as far as new players are coming in our core territory, but rather I'm seeing it an advantage that with the digital outreach, we will be able to explore the rest of India market in a much better manner.
Interesting point that you made, Mr. Prakash. So what you're saying is that you're going to diversify into other geographies. Am I getting that right?
Absolutely.
Okay. So anything that you may have identified or targeted in terms of, a concentration pocket to start off with, geography-wise?
So not concentration, but we are looking for the home growth, which is available in all parts of the country. And this is on the strength of our digital initiatives, which is a big strength now for the bank. Going forward, so we are looking for good home loan book, which will be built in the major centers. And similarly, corporate book, which we have been already focused on, that will also get further filling.
Uh, what about your deposits? You also have an advantage because of local presence, right? Anybody wants to open an account with JNK Bank jata tha. Now that advantage also will get diluted. How would you safeguard that your liability franchise and CASA remains at 50%?
No, Nikunj, that liability franchise will continue to be getting further strength. Two things are there. One, that the retail, the presence we are having, more than 850 branches across the small towns and villages in our territory, both J&K and Ladakh. Nobody can match it, at least in the foreseeable future. That is one. The other thing is the agriculture sector is looking up now. I'm expecting a lot of improvement as far as earnings of farmers is concerned, because a lot of new initiatives government has taken which will improve the income of farmers. Farmers community, if I say 90% is with J&K Bank, so that will give a further advantage to the bank as far as the local retail franchise is concerned. Overall, in the cities, yes, there will be some competition, but on the strength of our loyalty, our strength of our uh, the customer connect, as well as the services, I'm sure we will be able to maintain the market share which is there as of now.
Final question. The area where you are, there is a lot of religious tourism which is picking up. There's a lot of religious tourism which is also now picking up in other parts of India. I understand that you've got very big plans for religious tourism, if I'm right.
Yes, all type of tourism, religious tourism is also picking up, and it will further get a new fillip when the activity through rail network will improve with J&K. So as of now, I think another 3 months or so, we will have a direct train connectivity with the rest of the country. This will further also improve. Then, besides that, lot of other tourists are coming now in Kashmir particularly. So, going forward, I think days are good for us.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Prakash, for taking time out and walking us through your financial metrics as well as the long-term growth plan and giving us the outlook as well of that MOU with New India Assurance.